for anybody who's watching from another country, we have a parliamentary system, one party wins, and they generally win. There's a possibility here that both sides can be claiming victory on November 6th. One party has the House and the Senate, one party has the presidency. And it's the president, and he says, now I'm going to implement my bill. And the others look at each other and said, but we just won to repeal this bill. So they can't repeal it. What they can do is saw off financial pieces. And so if it goes one way or the other, that's why a sweep one way or the other will settle this issue. We can go on wherever healthcare is going. But a split decision by the electorate is going to mean that they're going to saw off John's commission. He'll be talking about this manpower commission, and someone from Utah is going to be just sawing away at it for it. So we have to resolve this because there's no, unlike Massachusetts, there's no bipartisan gene here at all. One side wants it going the other. So until we resolve that mix, we're going to have this. But whether or not it goes forward or not, the court plus the election will settle it. The 20-some governors, many of them are going to watch this election. If the president wins and the balance goes, they're just going to be implementing everything we've been talking about for it. But if the House and Senate are completely where they were, they're going to wait and see and drag this thing out. But these are the other areas. It's helpful for people to remember that some states did not come into Medicaid for almost 12 years, Arizona and Alaska. For that, and the meeting would have been, how can we go on and everything else? And the answer is, after a while, people watched New York take all the money, and they finally said, you know, maybe Arizona should get a share of this, where John was. So these things may be pushed out. If the one party is the dominant, ultimately it's going to move forward, but it may take 7 years and not 4. These arbitrary limits in politics are not good to think of. The question is whether or not the structure's there, the direction's there, and that'll be determined by the election.